It was another fantastic week for Xtreme Trader Premium Forex Signals Group. We ended this week with more than 651 pips of profits to our clients. Very good number, and it means 81% accuracy. That is amazing. As you can see, my friends, these are the results. They are already posted on the free group. We can see 19th of September. These are the results, and please pay attention to the losses. They are really very small and tiny, such as only 18 and 12 pips only against all these profits. So as you can see, my friends, I'm just showing you all the results of the whole week. And as you can see, on 21st of September, we had just one single loss against all these profits. How cool is that? This is amazing. That is exactly what I want from Xtreme Trader. However, on 22nd September, and that is to show you that we are very transparent and honest with you, and we are not hiding any losses at all. And we are here promoting the reality of Forex, and we are telling you that not every single day will be good as these days. Check this out. Sadly, on 22nd September, we had actually 5 losses, which actually was really a bad day for the clients. But, however, the day after, we can see these the results of Friday. As you can see, Friday was really good day, and we have recovered all these losses instantly. And thankfully, we are receiving now again happy messages from our clients who are very happy and pleased with the experience. And I believe they will be very happy also the next week. We have prepared many signals, and we believe the next week is also going to be very profitable. So of course, don't miss the to join the premium group of Telegram. If you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals Group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today, and hopefully we will see you there. So now moving to the weekly analysis. And I want to say here that I'm really very happy and proud of the signals which I have sent last Friday. Actually, the video was posted on Thursday. I sent you what we can actually trade on Friday, and thankfully, most of the signals have went in the profit. The other ones did not actually been triggered. We had only one loss. AUD USD has been triggered and went in 62 pips of profit. USD CAD has been triggered and went in 65 pips of profit. USD hasn't been triggered, but it went in the target. As you can see, it already hit the take profit level. USD CHF, however, it has been ranging inside of the safe zone and even exceeded it, but currently, actually, I cannot say in profit because the market has exceeded the safe zone. And for the gold, as you can see, the market has reversed just like, come on guys, 20 pips far away from the entry, but it went in more than 439 pips of profit. How cool is that? I'm very happy and proud of the signals. And again, all what I want to see in the comments, my friends, is telling me that you really made profit with these signals. I mean, the comments are very nice for the last 2 months. Not a single comment was bad. All of the comments are very polite and very nice, and I'm very happy for that. But what I really want to see is that these signals have brought to you good profits. I want to know if you guys are really trading these signals and indeed making profit with them. Anyway, let's now begin the weekly analysis, and of course, as usual, we will start with the Euro USD. So actually, I want to tell you something important here, and this is very important. The signals for this week will be different from the ones you know already. It will be different from the one you get used to. Usually, I'm sending you signals to short or buy after a pullback, but however, I actually spent the whole morning. Actually, I spent more than 4 hours. This video was supposed to be posted by 12 at noon time, but however, it has been delayed for more than 4 hours already because I was really deeply analyzing the market to reach this conclusion, which I am about to share with you right now. So actually, if we go now to the monthly chart, I told you before that we are going to start buying the Euro USD once it reaches that very strong key support level at 0.96786. Now, as you can see right here, the market has indeed reached that level, and as we can see also, the market has been actually able to close below, exactly on that level of the support. So meaning, now I said before that we will be opening the order to buy. I mean, it's gonna be the biggest buy order of our lives, but that's not gonna happen. We will buy the Euro USD, but only for short term. Currently, actually, from my conclusion of the market and from reading it for the whole day, I believe what's happening right now is really bad to the euro, and it's actually better to the dollar after the last announcement or speech actually from Mr. Jerome Powell. The dollar is actually rising, and the current situation of the euro, especially with the last speech of Mr. Putin, it actually doesn't sound so good for the currency. So euro, in my opinion, the euro in general is going to continue the fall. But for the meantime, for this week, we are going to buy the pair. And we are going to buy actually instantly, because the pair is actually way oversold, and right now we have reached this very long-term support, which has been lasting for the last, since October 2002, which means more than 20 years. You're talking about a very long term of a support. So that means we are actually going to continue buying the Euro USD, but again for very, 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 very short term. Let me just tell you something. If I go right now to the 1 hour time frame, what we can see right here, my friends, is the reversal. Exactly from here at this level at 0.96731. That's exactly where the market has reversed. And if I check again the monthly chart, we can notice exactly this is the lowest level of the support. I doubt if the Euro USD will be able to go any below any lower than this level. So back to the 1 hour time frame. What we are going to do, my friends, is simply buy the Euro USD right away. We can actually wait for the pair to fall for only like 7 or 6 pips only. If I go to the 15-minute time frame, however, we can notice right here that we had a real level of a support at 0.96807, and we can actually expect from the next candle to open with just a 7 pips gap. So maybe we will have the market beginning of on Monday exactly at this level of a support. My whole idea here, my friends, is to simply buy the Euro USD for a very short term, just till the market reaches that previous support level at 0.97495. We can keep buying the Euro USD to make approximately like 60 or 70 pips only. Actually, maybe even more than that. Actually, when I analyzed it alone, it was more than that. I think it was here till this level of a resistance. Yeah, 85 pips. Because if we go now to the 30-minute time frame, and if we check the Fibonacci retracement from this higher high, from this lower high to this lower low, exactly 38.2. We will continue buying the Euro USD till the market reaches 38.2. The retracement is most likely going to be very strong and hold the position. Since if we check on the, let me just drag the line here, exactly, and delete this one. If we check on the left side right now, if I go to the daily chart, let me just scroll to the left side to show it to you. Monthly chart. Exactly. So we can see right here, my friends, that we had on February 2000, actually even March 2000, this was the highest level of the resistance right before this level of a support. So this level is what it was the highest level of the resistance. So if the market is ever going to be if it's going to continue rising, that's going to be the highest that the market can rise to before actually continuing the fall. So you might actually tell me, Salah, why don't we just sell the Euro USD? The answer is I don't really believe that the Euro USD is going to continue the fall right now. Most likely on Monday, we will witness a correction for the market, since the market has been way oversold, and therefore selling at, buying exactly right from here at 0.96803 is going to be, in my opinion, a good idea, and we can keep the trade running for about 92 pips. Now, it's very important to mention something. What we are facing right now is something we have never been to in the past at all. So right now we are having this war between Russia and Ukraine, and it's really developing it's escalating very quickly. And the situation for the Europe and their currency doesn't seem so good. The dollar is rising, and therefore, my friends, we have to be very careful about trading these signals this week. I'm giving you here a small speech actually about this. The last 3 months, my signals were thankfully very, very highly accurate. So please, this week, I'm giving you exceptional to please be careful and trade wisely these signals, as I'm not 100% sure. I'm being very honest with you guys. I'm not 100% sure of this, because this has never been before. What I'm analyzing here is based on my understanding of 7 years in trading Forex and in reading the market. But the current situation of the world is really has never been before. I mean, this is really new, and we are actually at the doors of the Third World War. So please be careful again, my friends, and consider that these signals as not 100% so much sure. I'm just being very honest with everyone here. So anyway, the safe zone, of course, will be ranging just a little bit below the lowest level of the support right here. Let's say about 30 pips is going to be enough, or 40 pips, 37 pips is going to be enough. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be about 92 pips. And there goes our signal, my friends, for the Euro USD. Moving now to the Pound USD. We have actually spent like 9 minutes now talking about the Euro USD, so let me now go faster with the other pairs. It's actually almost the same thing. And by the way, oh my goodness, I forgot to... there was actually a deeper analysis for the Euro USD, which I actually have forgotten to show it to you. It's okay, we don't need to do that anyway. But there was another way to analyze it using the trend lines. Anyway, let's do that with the Pound USD. So again, going back to the Pound USD, let me now delete the old signal and let's see how far the Pound USD is going to continue the fall or rise. So going now to the monthly chart, what's happening here? Now, going to the monthly chart, we can notice that the Pound USD has actually reached a very this is actually this is the lowest that the pair has ever went to since 1985, since I was 1 year old. Wow, that's fantastic. So actually, again, we are not sure what will gonna happen here, but considering that right now the Pound USD has reached the lowest level of the support since 1985, now we can consider that the market most likely will make a bounce at this level of the support, and most likely, my friends, we can actually buy the pair. And if we want to use the trend lines to confirm the direction of the Pound USD right now, what we can do right here, my friends, is simply like this. Draw here a resistance trend line all the way from this higher high to this lower high, ignoring the false breakout right here, and continue the line just like that. Perfect. So what we are having right here is a real level of a resistance trend line, another one, and we had here a fake breakout. It was a major one, and keep in mind I'm on the monthly chart, which means the market actually was supposed to make a small reversal right here, respecting that level of a previous resistance to create a new support trend line, but that didn't happen, and the market simply ignored this level. And pay attention, the same level of the resistance trend line has also been respected, which means this level is very strong. And this line, all I can do right now is simply drag it all the way like that. Oh, actually, I can make a channel. That's gonna be easier, just like that. Perfect. And look at that. Pay attention, my friends. So I placed my line right here, just simply at this resistance trend line, support trend line, support trend line, support trend line, support trend line, and right now we can notice that the Pound USD has actually reached the same level of that support trend line. Indicates that most likely we can actually expect a small reversal right here. Now, of course, I'm not saying that the Pound USD is going to make a major rise at all. It might actually make a small correction, but we can still expect a reversal right here, which means we can actually start buying the Pound USD right away. This time, I'm sending you the signal to start buying right away. We are not going to wait any pullbacks at all. So let me just tell you clearly that we are going to start buying the Pound USD exactly from the current level of the price at 1.08474 with a target, my friends, just as, believe it or not, just on the 30-minute time frame, aiming this level of a resistance. You can say that this week's signals will be like a scalping, since again we are not really sure how the market will be moving to. And of course, since we are aiming about 91 pips, so I believe 40 pips or 45 pips will be fine enough as a safe zone. So let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Pound USD. Moving now to the AUD USD. Alright, so of course, I'm very happy about this signal. Guys, please let me know if you have entered this signal and have made a decent profit on this Friday. So anyway, let's now delete this signal and let's see what we can do next with the AUD USD. And let me just tell you that analyzing this pair is going to be easier since we are having here something on the past to rely on. We are having actually some history, so we can actually... That is my style. That's what I really like. I like to see some history that I can rely on and back read it so I can understand where the market might reverse at. However, let me just tell you right here, my friends, on the daily chart, if I scroll to the left again, right now, pay attention that we had here the very strong key resistance level at 0.65250. And after this bullish breakout right here, the market has respected this previous level of a resistance and created here a correct support. Now, that's actually very good because we can expect right now from the AUD/USD to rise again upon the pressure from that support. Now, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So the 1 hour time frame here, the price action in the end shows us here, my friends, a false breakout. You might tell me, but Salah, we have the same right here, we have the same right here, we have the same right here, but the market didn't reverse. Why do you trust this one right here? The answer is the level is 0.65250. That is actually the lowest level of the support right there. If I scroll to the left again, we need to go back to the daily chart. This is, my friends, the lowest level of the support at all, exactly right here. So the market actually doesn't seem to be able to go below that level of a support. That's the reason I believe this time this support can be trusted, and upon the pressure from the current situation of the dollar, most likely the AUD/USD will actually continue the rise after it falls just for another 5.9 or just 6 pips, I would say. And once we do that, we can keep the trade running till the market reaches the level of the resistance at 0.65872, which means we can actually aim approximately 61 pips. Yes, we cannot actually aim more than that. With the current situation, I doubt that we can do. And the safe zone, my friends, should actually be ranging just for like 30 pips only. That's enough. Since we're actually aiming 66 pips, we cannot really have a bigger safe zone than this. So let me now write the signal for you. There goes your signal, my friends, for the AUD/USD. Moving now to the USD CAD. Okay, again, guys, please let me know if you have entered the signal and have made a sweet 64 pips of profit from trading the USD CAD from the last Friday analysis video. It's very important to me to know your opinion and feedbacks about these signals. However, let's now analyze the USD CAD. If I go now to the weekly chart, however, now as you can see, the USD CAD has also reached a very strong key resistance level at 1.35840. This was the real level of a resistance, and if we actually check the chart history, we can see that we had here the real level of the resistance, then false breakout, and very major false breakout, which has actually lasted for a couple of months before finally reverses back and respecting the same level of resistance again. And right now the USD CAD is exactly right on that level. So what we can actually expect next from the USD CAD is to continue the fall till the market reaches that support right here, exactly just this support. Do you see this support right here, my friends? That support at 1.34927 should actually be our target, which means the USD CAD might fall for about 85 pips only. We are just trading the pullback right now for the USD CAD, which means we are going to start shorting right away. So going now to the 1 hour time frame, actually even less than that, let's go to the 15-minute time frame. What we can see right here is that the market has already reached that level of a previous resistance right here, this level of a resistance. Meanwhile, we had here a false breakout, and as you can see, this was the resistance number 1, and then the market has made the false breakout. Then the same level of a resistance has again been respected, not only for once but twice. That tells me that the USD CAD is most likely going to start the fall instantly. Right away, the USD CAD most likely, my friends, will start the fall. And based on the 15-minute time frame, I would say that this level of a support right here should actually be our target. Now pay attention, we also had here a support trend line, actually from here, just like this. This was, my friends, a real level of a support trend line, real level again, a fake breakout in the middle of it, then again, the same level of a real support trend line has been respected. Now we can see the breakout happened, and right now the market has already retesting, or actually started retesting that broken level of a supported trend line, indicates that most likely the next movement for the USD CAD will be actually bearish, and we will be aiming the lowest level of a support right here at 1.35036, which means the edge of this safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging for more than 25 pips. We don't really need more than that, since we are actually analyzing based on this support trend line. And the target, of course, will be about 92 pips. Actually, I don't feel good about 25 pips. We need to give the candles a space to breathe, guys, right? So 33 pips should be fine against 92 pips of profit. And there goes our signal, my friends, for the USD CAD. Moving now to the USD JPY. Guys, do you see that the signals are different from the term or the pattern that you have used to? Actually, the market this week is little bit weird, to be honest. To be honest, only the USD pairs. Other pairs are actually pretty much good, and for the premiums group, we have already prepared some good signals, but only the USD pairs, unfortunately, it's not that easy to be read. So again, my friends, if unfortunately something happened and all these signals went wrong, please forgive me and understand. Reading the market nowadays is really not easy at all. I might be horribly wrong about all these signals though. Maybe the Euro USD will continue the fall and sinking like a Titanic. Maybe the Pound USD will continue the fall instantly. Maybe the AUD USD will open with a huge gap below the safe zone. So again, I'm not 100% sure about these signals. I'm telling everyone honestly, and I'm being very honest. I'm not pretending to be someone else. This is me. That's my ability in reading the market and analyzing it. Thankfully, it has been very accurate for the last 3 months. So I hope this month or this week nobody is going to judge me if these signals have unfortunately failed. Again, it's really a tough market now. So anyway, moving now to the USD JPY. So if we read the market right now on the USD JPY, this is actually an easier market to be read. This is what I really like. We are just looking for a simple support and resistance. That's all what I'm asking for. A simple support and resistance which I can rely on. However, now we can see right here for the USD JPY, the market has actually created right here a triple top pattern. What does it mean? It means that most likely the USD JPY actually was supposed to continue the fall, but this current movement right here, the market has actually broke above that level of a support. We were actually expecting from the USD JPY to continue the fall upon the pressure from that previous support right here, and then it's going to continue the fall. But however, the market actually rose above that level of a support, which means the market seems like it's actually going to continue the rise. Let's now check the weekly chart. Alright, so the weekly chart shows us this candle. This candle actually cannot tells us much, because it shows a very strong pressure from both sides, the buyers and the sellers. So now moving to the daily chart then, we need to find something easier for us to be able to read. And with the current situation of the Japanese yen and the strength that the dollar is getting, I highly doubt that we can short the USD JPY. Most likely we will actually be going to start buying this pair. And as we can see, the market has here created a very strong key support levels. And it's important to read the candles. So let's read the candles one by one right now. This is very important lesson, my friends. Now, once you see a long tails like this at the support, the long tails indicates a strength from the currency, which means the market, the USD JPY, once it has actually reached this level of a support, instantly the market has reversed. Instantly, without closing as a full bar, like here, for example, the market has reached this level of a support and instantly reversed. Again, same thing. The market made an attempt to go below that level of a support and then instantly reversed. And for the fourth time, again, reached that level of a support and instantly reversed. However, check on the resistance what happened. So we have here, for example, on that level of a resistance, just like that, we can see that the market actually has closed as a full bar very close to the level of a resistance, and then two candles has closed as a full bar right on the same level of a resistance. And again, we can see that the candles has made another attempt to close below that level, above that level of a resistance. So the candles actually tells us that this resistance is weak. Meanwhile, that support is much stronger, considering that also we are having here a long-term support trend line just like that. So most likely, the USD JPY is actually going to continue the rise. So now going to the 1 hour time frame. What we can see right here, my friends, is a very strong key support level exactly right here at 142.941. If I read the candles here one by one again, we can see right here that we had a real level of a support, false breakout, real level, real, false, real, and then we can see that the market has actually been ranging on that level for quite some time before eventually being able to break out from it. So meaning we have to wait for the USD JPY to fall for about 40 pips before we can start buying it, and once we do that, the target, my friends, has to be right here, the nearest support level to that bearish breakout candle at 144.257, which means we are aiming about 131 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this support zone right here, since we are mainly counting on that support zone, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 52 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD/JPY. Moving now to the USD/CHF. Alright, so again, let me now please delete the old signal for the USD/CHF. The buy order was a good one, but sadly, the safe zone, I should have actually expanded a little bit more. However, let's now move to the weekly chart actually. Alright, so the weekly chart shows us right here that the USD/CHF is facing actually a real level of a resistance, and it has been lasting for a really long time. You're talking about a resistance which has been lasting since November 2019. Actually, yeah, sorry, February 2020. For more than 2 years, the USD/CHF has actually continued to keep making attempts to break out from that level. But there is here one problem. You are in 24 minutes in this video and still you did not hit the like button. And guys, seriously, why? Why are you doing this to me? Hit the like button, for God's sake, my friends. Come on, hit the like button. Hopefully this video is gonna be viral as well, and hopefully it's gonna make some good views, more than 3,000 hopefully. And hopefully also we will gain some audience to the channel if you guys just give me small effort by moving the mouse cursor. Let your hand lose like 1 or 2 calories, please, and just hit the like button. And thank you guys for all your efforts. If you guys hit the like button or not, thank you for spending even time to watch my very boring videos. However, now again with the USD/CHF, it's actually facing here another problem, not the like button. This time the market is facing this candle. This is actually a very strong candle which has made the attempt to break out from that level of a resistance. So right now it's a tough decision to decide what we can do with the USD/CHF. But thankfully we have here this wick right here. This wick right here, my friends. If this wick wasn't right here, I would be a little bit confused about the USD/CHF, but thankfully it is right there. Now why I'm saying this? Because we were actually waiting for the USD/CHF to make an attempt to reach that level of a resistance at 0.98492. And if the market hasn't reached this level, I would tell you to wait for the market to reach it, and then we can start shorting. But the market has already reached that level, which means we already have now 3 attempts of that resistance. Now, with the current situation for the USD/CHF, I believe that we can actually start shorting instantly for a very short time again. Right here, my friends, we can actually see that we had a strong key support level at 0.97650. And right now, the market has already reached that level. Meaning, we can actually expect from the market right now to continue the fall and reach that level of a support again. Let me just move now to the one hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that the market has already reached that level of a support twice. So meaning, what exactly can we do then, Salah? What can we do now with the USD/CHF? Let me just tell you something. Now, since we have moved back to the 1 hour time frame, we can see the rejection to break out from that level of a resistance. So meaning, that level of a support has already been approached, which means the USD/CHF has made 3 attempts to break out from that level of a resistance, which means the USD/CHF is most likely going to continue the fall and even exceeding that level of a support. The market actually is facing right now a very strong key resistance level, which has been lasting since February 2020. That being said, that support has actually failed to continue holding its position. And most likely right now, after these 3 attempts, the USD/CHF is actually going to break out from that level of a support and continue the fall. And this time, we can actually expect from the USD/CHF to fall all the way to reach that previous resistance level at 0.96920. Which means that level of previous resistance exactly right here. So my friends, that's going to be our target. The USD/CHF, in my opinion, has failed to break out from that level of a resistance. Therefore, it's going to continue the fall for about 120 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging just a little bit above that level of a resistance for about 30. Actually, I want to make it more just to give myself some space for the candles to breathe. Exactly. The safe zone will be ranging for about 38 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level will be about 138 pips. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD/CHF. Moving now to the gold. Alright, so the gold sadly hasn't been much triggered actually from the last Friday analysis, but I would say just like by 23 pips, I would say the market actually have reversed just 23 pips far away from the sell entry. And as you can see, it went in more than 450 pips. I have seen in the comments someone said that he have made a very good profit from the USD JPY and from the gold, and I'm very happy for that. And I really want to know, you guys, what's your opinion about these signals and if you have made a good profit with them. Anyway, now regarding gold. Now moving to the weekly chart. Now what we can see right here, that the gold is actually on the perfect level to start buying. The reason I'm saying that is we have here this previous resistance. This is the previous resistance, which is the nearest one to that bullish breakout candle. That bullish breakout candle was actually moving for about 660 pips, if not more. So meaning it was a major breakout. However, this, my friends, right now, after the breakout from that level of a resistance, this is right now the first visit for the market to this level. It is the first time that the gold has actually revisited the price of 1,643.88. Which means we can actually expect a reversal right here. So again, for the gold, my friends, we will be trading just the reversals. And if I check the daily chart right now, the daily chart shows us right here, my friends, that we had here a support trend line. And if I draw the support trend line just like this, we can actually expect from the gold to continue the rise again, reaching that level of a previous support trend line, just to, of course, retest that level. And most likely, that resistance right there must be respected. However, all of that together says that the gold should be good to be bought right away. So again, on the 4-hour time frame, we are going to start buying the gold immediately at the opening of the market on Monday. And the target is this. You can consider this as a scalping signal. The gold target will be right here, the nearest support to that bearish breakout candle, which means we are actually aiming just only 230 pips profit from this signal. And of course, a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging for more than, I would say, about 70, 80. Well, sorry, 100. Actually, this is a lot. That shouldn't actually be ranging higher than that. 124 pips should be enough for the gold, since we are actually relying on this signal relying with this signal on that previous resistance right here at 1,006. Which one? I got confused. About 1,644.64, as you can see. This is the nearest resistance to that breakout candle. We can see we had here the first attempt of a support. Of course, right now I'm on the daily chart, but on the weekly chart, this was the first visit. So, of course, on the weekly chart, we trust the direction of the market more than the smaller time frame, more than the daily or 4-hour time frame. And pay attention that it happened also in the same time. I mean, back in April 2020, the market has made the bullish breakout, and then on the next day, the market has created that support, which means it is indeed a 2 years long support. So therefore, that's exactly, my friends, we will be buying the gold, and the safe zone will be ranging only for about 117 pips against 245 pips. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the gold. Again, I want to remind everyone how tough the market is this week. And again, if these signals have entirely failed, don't worry. We still have the midweek, and we have the late week analysis, and we have the Friday analysis. I will try my best to make sure that you will recover any potential losses. But still, I know my signals, I know my analysis, I know my quality of analysis, and I'm pretty much sure that most of these signals will go in profit. However, no one in the world can pretend to be able to beat the market every time. Therefore, I believe that I have to be fair with you guys, and I just have to share the truth with you that I have actually confidence with these signals, but not 100% sure. Not as every single time, not every previous times when I'm sending the signals. Usually when I'm sending the signals, I'm really confident with them. But with these signals, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Maybe like 90% sure. From my experience in trading, I would say that the market will make a huge correction. I think the pound USD will even rise higher and reach that level of a resistance at 1.10581. But however, just to make sure that you guys will make a profit, I've sent you the signal for about just 97 pips, just to make sure that there will be any unfortunate scenarios happened and we will not miss any profits. My advice to you is, if these signals have went in small profit, close them without reaching the take profit level. That's my really golden advice to you in this weekly analysis video. Once you see these signals, all of them running in profit, just close it and wait for the midweek analysis. Don't wait for the signals to reach the take profit level. As soon as you are in profit, just accept it and take it. Anyway, sorry for the long video again. In the end, I hope it's going to be a good week, my friends. And in the end, I hope that it's informative to you. And I would like to thank you for watching.